of picking which team that you want to be on. And there's three teams. You have Team Instinct, which is the yellow team, Team Mystic, which is the blue team, and Team Valor, which is the red team. Right now we're just going to go through each one and kind of explain about what these teams are about. So Team Instinct is probably the most spiritual of the three. They are more about seeing these Pokemon do what they were supposed to do in their most natural state. Team Mystic is a little bit more scientific. They're interested in studying these Pokemon and seeing, what kind of why they do what they do. And then we have Team Valor, which is really more about seeing these Pokemon reach their full potential, ranking up and doing just a whole bunch of cool stuff. If you find a point later in the game that you want to change your team, you can contact Niantic. They'll change your team probably one time, and then you're kind of stuck with that team. Okay, so to find a Pokemon, as you can see, there's one right there. What you're going to do is you're going to look at the bottom right of your screen for this little toolbar, just to kind of see what's in your area.
Okay, so right now I'm going to show you how to catch a Pokemon. Every now and then when you're walking around, you'll see the little Pokemon around. And when you click on them, it shows you this screen where you have your Pokeball. And you just sling it and catch it. And sometimes they run away and sometimes they don't. Let's hope that this one stays. I'm going to be really aggravated if it doesn't. Alright.
There we go. I got it. Okay, so today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to level up. This is my teacher's character, by the way. Not mine. Don't get confused. But right now, it's all really just the more you pay, the better you get. So, really, that's all there is to it. Just level up, just catch Pokemon and get medals. Try to make achievements and everything. Well,
to get to your items, you're going to click the Pokeball at the bottom of the screen. When you click the Pokeball, you're going to click the icon with the backpack on it that says items to the right. After you click that icon, these will be your items. You can scroll through and look. And the ones that are colorful, those are the ones that...
please break free. Okay, see how he breaks free? You just use these raspberries. You just stab and give it to him. Okay. Try and catch him again. Hey, there we go. Ha! Jolly! Okay, I'll start walking back. Good, got Caterpie. With all these sightings and everything. But that's pretty much it on how to use the raspberries. Have a good...
This is what's called a Great Ball, and it's easier to capture Pokemon with it.
Okay, so there are a lot of times where you'll look around and there will be absolutely no Pokemon anywhere. But an easy way to get Pokemon to come to you is to hit your little Pokeball down here, go to your items, and release an incense. And like the description says, it's a mysterious fragrance, and apparently the Pokemon like it. So, if you hit that, it will put the incense around you for 30 minutes, and you're more likely to catch Pokemon.
So sometimes you might want to attract more Pokemon, and to do this you can either use incense, but that's only going to be for you, or you can use a lure model. And what you're going to do is actually you have to be at a Pokestop to use this, and so you're going to click on the Pokestop that you're going to be at for a while. Then you're going to click on the white pill shape that's above the Pokestop, And then if you notice, it's going to say empty module slot can have a Pokestop module installed. So then you're going to click on it where it says Pokestop module. And then you're going to click on it again so you can use that. Now if you notice, there's a bunch of little pink flowers around. So if you're ever anywhere that you notice there are a bunch of little pink flower petals everywhere, then that's going to be a place that you're going to be able to attract more Pokemon. As you can see, there is a Pokemon around. There's a Pidgey, but I am unfortunately out of Pokeballs. If this happens to you, what you can do is go to Pokestops. So Pokestops are these little blue squares that you can see kind of around the area. There's a bunch downtown. And those are these things right here. This one says the Pokestop is too far away. So when you get closer to one, if you notice around me, there's these little, they'll turn into circles. And if you click on one, then you can go ahead and you will flip the little circle. And then you click on the Pokeballs that come up. There's another one. You can get other things too, like incense and revives and potions.
The Pokemon Go battling. So what I'm just going to say is that whenever you click on the gym, there should be a little icon at the bottom. Whenever it shows like the people who have won at this area, there'll be a little icon and it has 2 Pokeballs. And it looks like an explosion. It's at the bottom. It's got a little circle icon. You just click on that, and it should take you to your battle. And yeah, good luck whenever you get to your battle.
So a Pokédex is pretty much just like a Pokemon index. It shows the type of Pokemon you've caught and how many you've caught. So you go to the Pokeball to open it. You go to Pokédex. And it pretty much just shows all the Pokemon that you've caught. And if you click on one, it shows how many you've seen and how many you've caught. In this case, you've seen 2 Squirtle and caught 1.
So right now, one of my eggs are hatching. And that is something that I do not have right now. So that's going and registering to my Pokédex. In a second, I'll show you how to actually hatch an egg. So I'm going to click OK, that little check mark box. Alright, so what you're going to do to actually hatch an egg is you're going to click on this little Pokeball down here at the bottom. And you're going to click on the icon that says Pokemon. If you notice, it says eggs, so you can only have 9 at a time. And you can only have 2 incubating at one time. So what I'm going to do is click on this little in the little bottom right hand corner. I'm going to click on that. Now I have 2 uses left of the blue one, and then I have an infinite amount of the orange one. The blue one is obviously going to be better. So, but I'm going to go ahead, since I already have a blue one that's hatching, I'm going to click on the orange one. And I'm going to choose an egg to incubate. So if you notice, it's going to show how long you have to walk for that amount of kilometers before it's going to hatch. So most likely it's going to be the longer that you have to walk, the better the Pokemon's going to be. So I'm going to go ahead and pick this one right here. And so now I just have to walk, and it's just going to keep up with how many kilometers I walk before it'll...
I'm going to show you how to change the name of a Pokemon. What you're going to do is you're going to select the Pokemon that you want to change. And you just hit the little pencil beside their name. Hit the back button to erase. And type in a new name. No, smiley face. Okay, so right now I'm going to show you how to organize your Pokemon. Alright, so whenever you're going to organize your Pokemon, you're going to hit your little Pokeball down here and select Pokemon. And then, you know, here are my Pokemon. I barely have any because I started playing today. You're going to hit this A to Z, and you can organize them from most recent to what you've caught. You can organize them by, you know, put your favorites at the top, which I only have one favorite, which is an Eevee, because duh. You can organize them by numbers. By HP, which is their health, so your healthiest ones are on top, and then, which I don't think it matters because I've never battled any of mine, so they're all at the same. By name, and by CP. And that is how you organize your Pokemon. Woo!
So right now I'm going to show you how to power up a Pokemon. What you're going to do is click on the Pokeball, and then you're going to click on Pokemon. Next, you're going to decide on which Pokemon you want to power up. So I'm going to click on my highest one. And if you notice, I have 2,487 Stardust. I need 1,600 to power it up. And so what I'm going to do is click on Power Up and click Yes. And so to get Stardust, you actually have to walk around and catch Pokemon, and the more that you catch, the more Stardust that you get.
Okay, so right now I'm going to show you how to evolve a Pokemon. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to your Pokemon, and then you're going to find the Pokemon that you want to evolve. You're going to select that Pokemon, and you're going to have to check and see if you have enough candy for that Pokemon to evolve it. And see, it takes 25 and we have 58, so we can. So you hit evolve, select yes, and then your Pokemon, it evolves into a new, stronger, better Pokemon. And now you no longer have the Pokemon that you did start with, but you have a better one. So.
I found a Snorlax!
Oh my god, where's it? Whoa, man, chill out, bro.